cinema. Studies contemporary art and film, scientific cinema, and advanced visualization. She coordinates the Laboratory of Cinematic Arts and Visualization, LabCine, at Mackenzie University of Sao Paulo. She was a visiting fellow in the Department of History and Art and Architecture, History of Art and Architecture at Harvard University in 2005, visiting scholar in the Department of Philosophy, Boston College in 1999, guest researcher at Media Lab Madrid 2006, visiting scholar here at UCSD in our Department of Communication. As I mentioned, she's been a lecturer in the Department of Visual Arts. Recent publications include On Elephants, Telescopes, Microscopes, Cartography, Aliens, and Computers, Notes on Scalability in Alexander Kluge's works. Number of exhibitions, a publication called The Dot and the Line, which was published in a companion to contemporary drawing, which is forthcoming from Wiley. She's organized many books. We have a few of them for you to take a look at, as you wish to after the talks this evening. Recently curated the Harun Farouki Programming the Visible exhibition, and this book is associated with that exhibition. It includes many people, many well-known scholars, including Professor Supia, who's going to talk to us about his contribution. She's made contributions over a decade, or longer than a decade period to the File International Festival, which is one of the major stops on the digital and new media art routes globally in Sao Paulo. Was involved in, she's curated the first exhibition of 4K films in Brazil, which was at File. Participated in the first transmission of over 10 gigabits per second photonic work which was basically transmitting 4K cinema to 3 locations from Sao Paulo to both UCSD and Keio University in Japan. She currently coordinates the Advanced Visualization Working Group for the Brazilian National Education and Research Network. She is the director of many short films. 214K, which was a 4K 3D 10-minute piece from 2010, was screened at Casa Brazil during the FIFA World Soccer Cup in Johannesburg and San Diego. Stereo essays, 5 or 6 essays in search of narrative, 16 minutes 4K from 2011, which has been exhibited in venues such as La Maison de l'American in Latin in Paris. Cinegrid in San Diego, SESC Film Festival of Arts in Sao Paulo, and the list is really long. Many more things. Importantly, locally, has written one of the books globally on the history of the Dziga Bertov group, which is a little bit how the relationship with UCSD starts, but based on our the work of our dear retired colleague J.P. Goran. This is actually one of the few resources on this that are available, that are high quality resources. Is it correct? I think the only book in our library actually on the Dziga Bertov group.
Yeah.
She's currently at work on a film essay on the planet Mars called Mars Projections. She recently premiered a 3D film symphony called Stereo Essay Sao Paulo, which lies within the tradition of city films, and includes footage from an earlier version of that, and holds a PhD in communication and semiotics from PUC, the Pontifical Universidade Católica in Sao Paulo, which has been a very important place for producing scholars and theorists in Brazil. So it's my great pleasure to welcome my friend Janet Almeida.
Okay, thank you. I think that I can speak, without the microphone. It's not a big place. And
can you guys hear well in back? Come down if you want.
I want to thank you, Brett, for this introduction. and also to thank you for inviting me to come here again. It's a pleasure to be here. And I want to thank you for coming today. Today is Valentine's Day, which is not a very good day for a lecture. And it was not supposed to be a lecture, it's just a talk. But it was announced as a lecture in the website of the department. Okay, when you're gonna have something. You're gonna talk a little about this book. And this book is the result of an exhibition that took place in 2016 in one of the important art institutions in São Paulo called Paço das Artes. During 100 days of exhibition, the space was visited by thousands of people. Many of them were students of film arts, and they were very involved with politics. You can see the next slide, and the first slide, no, it's not this one. Yes, it is this one. Can you just, play the video? You can see the exhibition. Oh, no?
I need permission.
You should.